Silent Patient by Alex Michaelandis. Before going into the review, I have one thing to tell you guys. The review is based on my experience after reading this book. It might differ because this book is a little bit controversial because some people are telling it's a really good book and it's a must read, and some people are telling it's not up to the hype which you're giving. By the way, it's New York's bestseller book. And I'm going to share what my experience with this book is. I started reading this book, I guess, by the end of 2021, and I really enjoyed. The book is basically a thriller. Psychological thriller. Basically, going behind two characters. One is Alicia. Alicia is an artist married to a photographer called Gabriel. And they are said to have a happy married life, but all of the sudden, Gabriel is dead and Alicia is said to be a murder. Okay. And what happens after that is, as the name says, silent patient, she becomes a silent patient. She's in mental asylum, but she doesn't speak. Almost for 6 years, she doesn't speak. The story is going like that. And the second character is Theo. Theo is Alicia's psychotherapist. The way how he approached her, how the story is connecting, everything is there in the book. You can go through it. I'm not telling you detailed review. I mean, not detailed characteristics, certain things which you need, because otherwise the book will be a spoiler. There's no point in reading. Okay. By the way, while the story is going behind Theo and Alicia, Theo somehow gets so much interested in Alicia. Like if I start reading the book, I'll be so much concerned. Like, why is she so silent? What is wrong with her? The same curiosity is what I think leads Theo to go behind Alicia. And he is going behind Alicia, finding out her past, present, everything, and he is trying his best to know what is the reality behind Alicia going this silent for 6 years. Almost everyone has given up on her because she doesn't speak anything. The only hint which they have is her painting. There's a painting in that, I'm not telling you detailed. There's a painting, and what is the significance of that painting? It has a lot of stories behind that painting itself, and this painting is leading them. The thing is that this book gives a lot of importance to mental health. Not mental health, you'll know what mental issues really a person is going through. That depth of that illness is something you can feel from that book. The numbness you can feel, the silence, you can altogether feel everything. Because for a one time read, this book is going to grip you so hard, I could say. Because I started reading, I thought I'll read it tomorrow, but no, again I kept reading it. Because it's one time good book. Because one time, from that one time, that curiosity, that thrilling experience, you can only experience once, I guess. In my point of view, you can only experience once. That is the specialty of the book. So for the first time when I read it was like so much captivating. Like, what is wrong with this woman? Why isn't she speaking? And this book also says why Theo chose a career in psychotherapy because of his past and his life. Everything is connected. And at the end comes an unexpected twist. The twist is the highlight of the book because till up to that point, if you're so much involved in the story, you will have an idea. Like, oh, is this the guy? Is this what is happening? Is this the particular person? Or is it Alicia itself? So many questions will run. But not even once you will think about the twist. And that's a twist. I'm not going to tell you what it is, for it is for you to find out. So I recommend you this book. It's a must read, one time must read book, because it gives you a lot of experience as such about mental illness, as I said before. Not only about mental illness, about paintings, about art and all those things have a lot of impact in a person's life. A story which she is trying to explain through her art, And there is a diary also. Diary also plays a very important role in solving all these mystery. It's a one-time very good thriller, a psychological thriller from my point of view. So I highly recommend you guys to read. And one more thing, to get an experience, there is no point in listening to my review or anyone's review, because always it varies, because the books which I like will not be the books which you like. To find out exactly what is your book, what is your experience with the book, you have to experience it on your own. Because I said this was a good book, might be a good book, but for you it might not be a good book. So it varies. So I highly recommend you guys to take time, read. After all, it's a book, it's going to give you a very good experience, trust me. So that's it for today's review. So bye bye, take care. Love you guys and see you in another video. I'll be back soon. Bye.